show you what is in my kids' bags, my bag, all of our park bags. I did a video like this for our April trip. Last year, I did a video like this for my husband and I's trip, and now I'm going to do another one because things are continuously changing. We thankfully, for the first time, have no kids in diapers, pull-ups, anything. Our last trip, Ellie was potty trained. However, we had just potty trained her, so we didn't trust her to be able to last and, you know, be able to hold it for us to go to a bathroom. So this trip, we have no kids in diapers, which is saving us a lot of space, I feel, in our luggage and everything. So this is, I think, everything that we normally bring in a bag. I'll try to tell you who brings what. Typically, I have like a little wristlet or a crossbody bag. My husband has a giant backpack, and he won't let me carry it no matter what, if I'm trying to give him a break, because his arm does start to hurt after a while. That's one thing I forgot. I do have a mommy hook. I'll try to remember to link what it is down below on Amazon, that you just clip to your stroller, and then it can just hang on there. We always have it on there as much as possible. It saves my husband's back. Just be prepared if you have a heavy backpack and a double stroller. As soon as the kids go out, it's going to go flying back. So we always try to put it in the stroller part. So I always try to make sure that whatever we have in his bag isn't anything that we couldn't live without, because there's a chance that it will get taken. Thankfully it hasn't, but there's a chance. So what is in our bag? So my older two, who are 11 and 8, will sometimes carry their drawstring bags like this. I had these made for us. And if they do, normally they'll carry like the autograph book, the pins, you know, things like that. Things that are only pertainable to the kids. They'll go back and forth if they want to carry them. Most of the time they'll start out that way and then they'll stop. I may have it kind of a rule this time that one of them has to be carrying it, just to kind of ease up my husband's backpack, because he's having a lot of issues with his shoulder, and my husband works very hard and he needs his shoulder. So we may do something like that, but we do have these bags. They are perfect for the kids to bring their stuff around. I would show you my husband's bag, but he uses it like daily. It's just a Swiss Army, I think is what they're called, backpack. I'll try to make sure I link it below. We bought it at Target. It was, you know, nothing big. So we obviously have a ton of magic bands. So the first thing I always make sure is that everyone has their magic band. I've sometimes put extra magic bands for everyone in there in case you lose them, because all your magic bands are interchangeable. And yes, I know that you don't have to get a magic band every time. We like magic bands. It's something that's free. We're paying a buttload of money for a Disney vacation. If I want to get a magic band, I'm going to get a magic band. So judge away. But we always make sure that we have at least an extra magic band for the little ones, because we have lost one of Ellie's previously. So always make sure you have your kids' magic bands on you. If I'm wearing something with belt loops, I'll just loop it around my belt loop, because it's much easier that way. I'll always have my camera on me, which is what I'm filming with, so you can't see it. I also always have my cell phone on me. Typically, my cell phone is in my back pocket. If it's not in my back pocket, it is in my crossbody bag. So either my camera or my phone is in here normally, and then the other one is in my back pocket. I liked my camera in this better last time, and I always have my phone in my back pocket so it doesn't bother me. So there's that. Always make sure that you have a very protective case on your phone. Right now I do not. My OtterBox will be going on my phone before we leave so that it is fully protected. I would like a nice case, but I don't want a broken phone either. So make sure you always have your case on you. Make sure you always have your phone in a nice case on you. In this little bag. So last year I wore this as a crossbody. I'm not wearing it as a crossbody this year. I have this bag. It's kind of cool. It comes with a thing to make it a wristlet too. So this will be a wristlet for me. I used a wristlet with my husband and I's trip, and it was fine. I loved it. I just wish I had something that was a little bit bigger. So in this one, you'll see I have quite a few pockets, and then I have these little like card slots. So in the card slots, I put my kids' Disney gift cards. So all of my kids throughout the year, every time they get allowance, which is every 2 weeks, I put $5 on these gift cards. And then my mom also gave them $50 each between Valentine's Day and Easter this year. So I actually combined them on the gift card site to these cards as well. And then like they also get allowance. They also get $5 every 2 weeks. So if they ever wanted to put more money on here, they could. So I always have their gift cards, and I always do the girls together and the boys together. And that way, if they want anything, I just hand them their gift card. We don't charge back to their room, so that I keep everything fair and you have what you earned and and then I always have my debit card on me and my ID on me. Why do I have my debit card on me? Because I've heard horror stories of the Magic Band system not working. So I make sure that I always have both of those on me. And then I also always have a little bit of cash. So here I have a 20, a 5, a few ones. I normally like to have a 10 on me as well. Normally I get like a 20, a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. So I have like $40 on me. So that if there's anything that doesn't take our Magic Band or gift cards or whatever, we have the cash there. And as you can see, that takes up very little space. I have it all right there. And then my phone will go in here as well. So there's that. And then that's pretty much everything I carry on me, besides like my sunglasses, which are normally on me or on my head. And yeah, I think that's all that I carry on me. I'll sometimes put like a chapstick in there or something like that. I'll put a few band-aids in there, stuff like that. I haven't made my first aid kit yet, so I don't have that, but normally I'll put like maybe a piece of moleskin, a couple band-aids, and my friction block. I should have gotten those. I'll try to remember to link those down below. But I normally carry those in my purse, so I just kind of pop them wherever I go. But yeah, my band-aid, friction block, a couple band-aids, and my moleskin will also go in here. And then that's really as much as it can really take once you put the camera in there, because you know it only expands so much. So then in our bag we also carry 3 water bottles. We have 2 of these Brita water filtration inside, blah blah blah. We have 2 of these, and then we have a Polar bottle. The Polar bottle is an insulated bottle. I put, in the morning, I go to the ice machine and I put ice in it, or I go to the food court and I put ice from there. Leave that in there, put it in my husband's backpack. My husband's backpack has a laptop area where it's like a little bit thicker and protected, and if we put our water bottles in there, they stay fairly cold for most of the day. And then we have 2 of these bottles, and my husband and I split the Polar bottle. And then we have 2 of these bottles that have the filters in them, so we can go to any water fountain or whatever and put water in here from there. And anytime you're at like a quick service, ask for ice water. Even if you don't want it, fill up your water bottles. If they're hot, refill them. Always have water on you. And then for these ones it doesn't work, but our Polar bottle, we will put Mio in it. For these, it'll like filter the Mio out, and it makes it taste really really like faint, and you're like using up your filter. So definitely always have water bottles on you. We have 3. We do 1 for the boys, 1 for the girls, and 1 for Jeff and I. We could do 6, but we don't care. We're a family, whatever. It's kind of gross, but it is what it is. And then everyone has to bring a hat. So we have 1 for my oldest, we have 1 for my youngest boy, we have 1 for my toddler girl, and we have 1 for my big girl. And then my husband's hat is even in here. I don't wear hats. I have 1 hat that I sometimes bring with me, but if I'm going to wear it, I wear it in the parks, but that's it. We also have sunglasses for everyone. I just grabbed my girls, but everyone will have a pair of sunglasses in the bag as well if they need them. The sunglasses and hats, those are things that will go in our backpack if the kids are, excuse me, the hats will go in our backpack, the sunglasses will go in the kids' backpacks if they're carrying their own backpack, because that's something that they can run out and grab really quickly. Oh, also in my little purse are elastics. I always try to have elastics on me for me and the girls, because, you know, in case ours like breaks or something like that. And you know what? I have wet ones too. I have a really small pack of wet ones that normally goes in here. Right here I have wipes, but those won't go in my bag. But I normally carry like the really thin, like 10 count of wet ones in my bag as well, just to keep hand sanitized. And then I have a little clip-on hand sanitizer thing that goes on there as well. So keeping with the theme of the backpack, we also always bring a towel to like wipe down wet rides in case we don't want our butt to get wet. If we rode a wet ride, to dry ourselves off. If the kids run through like the little sprinkle areas, to dry them off. If we are sitting down for a parade and the concrete is hot, we put this down so the kids don't burn their behinds. It works. Everyone has a poncho in my husband's bag. Typically when we go, it's pretty normal that a storm will pop up when we're there. So we always try to, you know, make sure that we have these on us just in case. In the morning, I lube everyone up. I make everyone stand in front of me in their underwear, and I put lotion on everyone, all over their body. And then around like lunchtime, after we eat lunch, I always spray everyone down again, just like where you can see, just so they don't burn. We've never had sunburn there, and I truly believe it's because of the way that we protect ourselves. We also bring like our nighttime glow stuff. So we have stroller bracelets is what I call them, glow sticks, these cool little things I got at the outlet that like light up like that. And then stuff like this for my daughter. We bring all this stuff with us. We don't buy it there. It's just not worth it for us to spend that type of money. And thankfully the kids don't even ask. Here's my chapstick for my bag. They don't care that much at all for it. We also always bring things like tissues, baby wipes, these like cooling towels. We normally bring like one of each color for the kids, and these just kind of go in this little like bag I have of stuff. And then we also put our big first aid kit in here. Our sunscreen goes in here so that I can tell my husband like grab the necessities bag, or like this stuff will all be in its own like big Ziploc. I'll tell him grab the glow stuff so that we keep everything really, really nice and neatly organized. In the front pouch, oh, here's my boy's sunglasses. In the front pouch of my husband's bag, we always put a deodorant, a men's deodorant and a women's deodorant. We always feel like we need to freshen up. We always put it right in the front backpack. We also put, I have them too, I don't know where they are. I bought a little travel package of like the Cottonelle wet wipes for like when you go to the bathroom and you need to wipe a little bit better. Our kids have that issue still, so we like to have those on hand because the last thing you want to feel is like gross like that throughout the day. We also bring our kids penny press stuff. We used to not bring the book, but we bring it now because we find that the kids want to put them away or we lose them or whatever. So we have the book so that they can put more in. And then we also have, everybody has their own tube with their own, and I line it up 2 quarters and a penny so that the kids are all set to go. And we fill those to the brim, and then whatever they don't use, we just bring back with us. We also bring our Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards, and very importantly, our key thing. We didn't realize this, that you needed it the second time that we went, so we had to get a new key. But so we have all of the cards that we'll need, and the map should be in here too. Yep. And then we have the map, so you can, I guess, continue playing the game like every 18 months. So that's what we have there. We also bring the kids' autograph books. So I have this one that we used last year, that we filled up, and I bought different colored markers to use for this year's, but I also have this one. I was thinking if the girls wanted to just put princesses in here and we can put their pictures with them, we might do that. So we do have autograph books, and again, these go in a plastic bag. If the kids bring bags, they carry these with them because it's just much easier for us to do it that way. We always bring some snacks, so like I just grabbed one just to show, but like little things like this, fruit snacks, bars, little tiny things to fill them up. This year we are going to be paying out of pocket for our dining, so we actually may like bring some juice boxes and lunches as well, but that'll probably be in their own bag, where Disney does allow you to bring in food. We also bring in our portable chargers, and we also bring our cords. We obviously are still using our cords right now, so we always bring these. These are fantastic to use in the middle of the day when you're eating whatever. We bring a full outfit, a full change of clothes for all of our kids. This is shirts, shorts, underwear, socks, everything that anyone would need in case anyone has an accident, gets wet, whatever. And then we also always bring our pins. So we have our lanyards for everybody, and then we have plenty of pins to trade, and I normally will figure out how many pins we have, and I will take the kids and I will put a couple on their lanyard every day so that every day they can pin trade and that they have plenty of pins to last them throughout the whole vacation, so they don't trade them all the same day. And then even though we have our magic bands and we have our debit card, I always like to bring a few gift cards just in case you know, we want to buy something and our magic bands aren't working, or something's not working, the debit card machine's not working. We'll always try our debit cards or our gift cards first and then our debit card. So that's everything that we carry in our bags for the most part. I hope this was informative, and we'll see you guys soon.